And my heart been broke before, can't fall in love with you. And I thought I told you, girl, I'm just a thug nigga.
Hey guys, it's Kay and I'm back with another video. So this hair was sent to me from UNICE hair and they sent me 4 bundles in a frontal. So the bundles I have are all 30 inches and the frontal is 20 inches. So I'm going to be making a wig out of this hair. And these are all the things that you'll need to, make your little wig or whatever. So starting off, I just pinned my frontal onto my foam wig head and I'm just measuring it, and you want to kind of place it over the cap just a little bit. So that's basically what I'm showing you guys, and I'm showing you how I have it all pinned down and ready to be sewn. And you want to put the hair into a ponytail, because if you don't, it's just going to be all over the place. So yeah, that's basically what I did, and now I'm just going to go and sew on the frontal to my cap. And I am using like a mesh, well, not a mesh, but it's like a netted stretch cap, and I find that this works better for when I'm making wigs versus the dome caps. So yeah, if you haven't tried this, you should really try this cap because I like it, and it also comes with adjustable straps. So basically, while I'm sewing this on, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the hair, and you guys could just watch and see, what I'm doing. Anyway, so when I received this hair, I didn't get any type of shingling. I didn't get any type of tangling or shedding from this hair. I did receive a little bit of shedding after I washed the hair, like after I made the wig and washed the hair and all of that good stuff. But as far as like tangling and shedding, I don't get that from this hair. So now, as you can see, I've completed sewing on my frontal to my wig cap, and now I'm just measuring out where I want the tracks to go on the bottom. And basically I double up the tracks towards the bottom, and I also cut my wefts. Sometimes I don't cut them and sometimes I do. It just all depends on how I feel. So basically now that's just what I'm doing, and I'm just going in and sewing the tracks to the wig cap. I want y'all to know it's no special type of way that I sew these tracks on. I just make sure the shit looks good, okay? Like, it's no type of special way that I'm sewing this. I'm not like a professional stylist or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I do what works best for me. And basically how I'm doing it now works best for me. And I feel like when it's all said and done, my little wigs be turning out good and they be slayed, okay honey? So yeah, do what works best for you. As you can see, I switched from having my foam head on a little mannequin stand to putting it in between my legs. For me, putting the wig in between, the wig head in between my legs just worked best for me. I feel more comfortable, like I have more control over sewing these tracks onto this wig cap. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I had to switch it up real quick, but I'm still continuing the same method, and that's just doubling the tracks or wefts and just sewing them on. Okay, so as I get closer to sewing the tracks, close to the, what is it, frontal, I was about to say closure, but like frontal, you have to start placing your tracks in the same direction as the frontal is going, if that makes any kind of sense. And I really can't explain this, guys, but the only thing I can do is tell you to watch. But I'm starting to like change the position of where I'm sewing my tracks down, if that makes any kind of sense, because you're going to want it to meet equally when you start sewing that last track on. So yeah, also make sure you space out your tracks really well, because you don't want some spots to be thicker than the other. And you also want to make sure you're sewing on the same amount of hair as the frontal is, if that makes any sense. Like, it has to be the same density, because if you're sewing too many tracks on to your wig cap and it's not like the same density as the frontal, it's gonna look weird. So you have to make sure you're sewing the right amount of hair on so it can all blend in together, because you don't want the back part to be all full and thick and stuff, and then the frontal all, thin. So anyway, back to this hair. I definitely love this hair. Y'all know I had to hop on the bandwagon because I was seeing a lot of, videos on this company, and when they reached out to me and asked me did I want to try some of their hair, I was like, yes, send some bundles my way. I would definitely like to try your bundle hair. So yeah, that's basically what I did, and I actually really like this hair. So yeah, it's definitely been holding up good. The length for me is just like amazing, you guys. Like, I'm definitely feeling myself with all this goodness, okay? Oh yeah, and before I forget, I also went ahead and bleached my knots on the frontal, and I also what did I do? I bleached my knots and I plucked the hairline just a little bit, slightly, because I have a problem with over plucking the hairline. Okay, so now that I'm closer to the frontal, I'm going to start to add the wefts to the hair. Oh, sew the wefts to the hair, but I'm not doubling the wefts up anymore. I'm just sewing on a single weft, because you don't want the hair to be too thick where it just is big and bulky right there. You want it to lay as flat as possible. So that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm also hooking this last track onto the frontal just to make it more secure. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, and I guess you guys can just watch this part too. And right here I still have some space left over, so I'm just going to squeeze another track right there, and I'm also going to sew that track like connected onto the frontal. So now that I'm all done, this is what it looks like. So once you're finished, this is what your wig should look like, and you'll have this extra fabric just hanging on, and you just want to cut that off, and then you have your wig. So this is how long it is, and I just want y'all to see this, y'all. Like, it comes all the way down to my treasure chest. Like, this is like insane. This is what
what the hair looks like after I made a wig out of the bundle hair, and I have to say that I'm definitely loving this hair, you guys. Okay, it's definitely some good hair, so go check out this company, and I'll leave all the links in my description box. I'm not going to make this video all long and dragged out for the simple fact that I did go ahead and add, you know, a video of me showing you guys how I make the wig. So yeah, overall I'm definitely impressed with this company. So if you have not heard of them, go check them out. And if you have bought hair from this company, I would love to know your experience. So go ahead and leave it in the comment section and let me know how your hair is holding up from them. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in my next video.